So one issue that I find with the decision in CLS Bank versus Alice Corporation and the issuing of patents to DeepMind and Google subsidiary for their software programs a few years later is the kind of inconsistency in the ruling and then the later decision to grant these patents. So in that court ruling, they pretty much said that you cannot issue patents to computer programs that are essentially just an abstract idea plus a computer. So essentially just rudimentary software programs that aren't too specific in nature. But a few years later, they issued patents, the patent office, I guess, to DeepMind for several programs, and they are not too terribly specific in their descriptions. And of course, I'm not really a neural networks expert, but I doubt that the person issuing these patents is too. So I don't really see how you can elevate this from an abstract idea plus a computer to something else that is patentable. And you'd think that, by virtue ethics, you kind of make a decision and you stick to it and you stay by that, and that's what any right-minded person with or good intentions rather would do. But they seemingly didn't. So allow me to read this description for image processing with recurrent attention to you. And just bear with me because it's pretty lengthy, but here we go. So methods, systems, and apparatus including computer programs encoded on computer storage media for processing images using recurrent attention. One of the methods includes determining a location in the first image, extracting a glimpse from the first image using the location, generating a glimpse representation of the extracted glimpse, processing the glimpse representation using recurrent neural network to a recurrent neural network, to update a current internal state of the recurrent neural network to generate a new internal state, processing the new internal state to select a location in a next image in the image selection sequence after the first image, and processing the new internal state to select an action from a predetermined set of possible actions. And as I said, I'm not exactly well versed in this stuff, but again, I don't see how anyone could see this as much more than an abstract idea. And I just think that in doing so and kind of turning on that court issue, I guess the patent office is acting unethically because they aren't just doing what, the kind of their goodwill should be. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents.